Plug him.
Slice and dice. Just leave me here. Get over in his blind spot.
Learned it. This is a crock of shit. I ain't giving up that easy.
Lord, it's hot in the hot. Damn hot. But I'm not talking about the temperature neither. But it's that too. This is the Holler Speak. Tonight we talking about the Holler Zone. Sammy Robbins. Not just the leader, but the source of it.
Hey.
Merle's holed up over at Perla's. What I hear, he's pissed as all hell. Wish I could see that asshole's face right about now.
Just so we're on the same page. Once I'm in there, I'm killing any motherfucker who gets in my way.
Ain't no one shedding tears for those pricks. You do what you think's best.
I'll be seeing you, Laveau.
Heartbreak. But they doing more than that. They shattering spirits, damning souls. The actions are brazen and intent on one outcome. To destroy it. Same thing waste our community church. Place Sammy intended for folks to rally around. How many marriages began there? How many last respects were paid between those walls? And what's become of it?
Still can't believe one of those. Try fucking. No! Us. Whoa, duck it. Boy's done. Like anybody.
Getting my ass down. There's our problem. Somebody's right there.
In 1966, the FBI recruited me out of college. Chicago was my first assignment, but I was transferred down south in '68. I stayed there until '86, when I was promoted to assistant director of the Criminal Enterprise Branch. I stayed with the Bureau until my retirement in 1999. There are so many stories about Cassandra. As a girl, she was kidnapped, killed, and brought back to life by a voodoo priest. She watched swamp rats rape and murder her sister. She shot her own father and dumped his body in the swamps. It's impossible to know what's true.
Woman's undergarments. She and her husband were having trouble conceiving, and she thought it might help. It was a little awkward, but their little girl was born last week. Praise God. I don't know.
Medical name for it, but they say she broke her ass bone. Still feel bad for taking it.
Community needs this place, Mr. Clay. A place for folks to forget their problems and have some fun. Perla would have been proud.
Surprised to see you out here.
Decided to get some fresh air. That heroin the Dixie Mafia's been selling? It's run out of there by a man named Charlie Kincaid.
Meaning all the other dealers around here kick up to him.
Charlie stays away if he can help it, so you're gonna have to put the squeeze on him. I flagged a couple of his guys. You get them to talk, they'll tell you how to get to him. Now, from what I hear, Charlie's only in this for the money. He's not a true believer like those other Dixie Mafia assholes.
So maybe if I talk sweet to him, he'll decide to bail on Doucette and come work for me. Assuming I can draw him out.
I got something that can help you with that. That's what I wanted to show you. New Bordeaux's on the standard communication grid, so getting a system of wiretaps up and running should be fairly easy. Just install this little beauty on a junction box, and I'll be able to construct an intelligence map of the nearby area.
How many more of these you got?
Just those. The parts are on an agency watch list. But if you manage to dig up more of them, we could wiretap the entire city.
All right.
God damn it! People think living under these commie motherfuckers is so great they should move their asses over to Moscow. You find more of these, you bring them to me.
You are way too sensitive about that shit, man.
Oh, fuck those motherfuckers. Fucking traitors. I'll see you when it's time to move against Charlie. On.
Walking the dog. Just a walking the dog. If you don't know how to do it, show you how to walk the dog. Come on now, come on, come on. Just a walking. Just a walking.
Richie ain't exactly over the moon about this. He and Trigger were fucking tied. Now he's got to explain to Georgia how his guy let this happen. It's a fucking mess.
The holler belongs to us.
Blowing in everybody's eyes, but some folks can't take little. You tread on thin ice, boy. Well, you done it now.
What's
He's
the
feeling
finger
froggy.
got going on at the church?
There's all kinds of dope over at the church. If you destroy it, the boss is gonna lose a lot of money.
I'll be in touch.
Got a shallow.
Get where he can't see you coming.
I see him. All comes down to this, ladies and gents. Time to finish it.
Come in, let's have it. Get down, he's got a gun.
But I'm serious, man. You heard about the curse that witch put on Bobby?
That boy was weak-minded, and you are too if you believe in that voodoo nonsense.
They say he couldn't get it up after that. Had the car accident, couldn't see his hair, started falling out.
It was all in his head.
Oh, yeah? So why'd he shoot himself?
Listen to me. That poor some bitch got drafted. You know Bobby wasn't about to go to no war. And don't let them goddamn heathens and their devil worship nonsense get in your head.
Excuse me.
Looks like a poor.
I found him. Come on. Get him down. You try, cocksucker. Might hit me. Keep losing guys like this.
It's down, that's a new one.
Like the good book says. Fuck you.
Shit! Got it on low! Getting down low!
God damn, that felt good. Surprise, shitbird.
Fuck raw! Get over here right quick! Just move along, Bubba.
Nice seeing you again, young
How
brother.
you doing?
Get down and fucking shoot him! Don't stick around!
I don't want to die. Holy Jesus, run!
You're gonna tell me about the dope operation.
The boss has got enforcers dealing around the hall.
My crew will be in touch.
Oh, I'm sorry, sir.
Huh? You ought not be here.
Way I figure we should all have guns.
Get one.
What? You trespassing!
Fucking junkies. What'd they do? Fucking ass.
Stop moving around.
I got him! I got him!
Taking the shot.
I got this son of a bitch. Moving together. Scared yet?
Oh, shit!
Huh. Have a Molotov, you dumb fucker!
But I'm not.
God damn! Oh!
Lord, don't take it.
Nothing doing. Maybe I'll try over here.
load right on me.
I'll pay you back, I swear. I just need a little.
I stabbed your ass, so back the fuck off.
Gonna need to get
Got
more
no
shit
business
soon,
here.
huh?
Fuck it. 50.
Ain't leaning in your favor.
He's picking us off!
I'll be over here.
Fucker's trying to kill me!
Sounds like all hell breaking loose. Suspicious individual on foot. Officers investigating. All units in vicinity be advised. Suspect engaging with on-scene units. All units, negative visual on suspect. Begin search in immediate vicinity.
Forward to the Holler Show popping up on my radio. I told him, look, I'm family, but I'm not a slave. I'll babysit when I can. I keep wondering when they gonna catch that Holler Street guy. You should look at it.
All units, search is called off. Repeat, abandon search. Return to patrol.
You sure this is it?
I'm calling the cops!
Hold him,
What's that, son?
I've been listening in on old Charlie, and he isn't such a bad fellow. He's more of a redneck, and as luck would have it, his wife is expecting.
Man in that situation usually doesn't care who he works for, long as he's still above ground.
Poor Sap starts blubbering when the two of them talk about names. Right now, it's between Bocephus and Thomas Lee. Anyway, his guys have the church locked down, and all of them are more of the shoot first, let God sort them out variety of redneck. You get your hands on Charlie, though. He'll do what he's told without putting up much of a fuss. All your intel's been updated.
You going back to the motel?
After I get something to eat. I'll see you when you're done dealing with these inbred assholes.
My. I am pleased to see you.
That boy has a firearm!
I told Richie not to put Charlie in charge of the heroin, but he insisted. Said he owed Charlie's own...
Huh?
Second to reload.
They just lost a man. found. Let's have... Oh, something tagged me! In my sights!
Work for me, and you might live long enough to raise your family.
Okay, sure thing. Whatever you want.
That's good, Charlie, real good.
Send your men to the First Baptist Church. Those Dixie heathens have been handled.
I'll have some of my men come right over. And thanks.
Please state your name for the record.
Donovan. John.
Mr. Donovan, you understand that by appearing before this committee, you have explicitly waived your constitutional rights in regards to counsel and self-incrimination.
Sure.
And you further acknowledge that by appearing before this committee, you agree to disclose all information pertaining to the events that occurred in New Bordeaux during the summer and fall of 1968.
I wouldn't be sitting here if I didn't.
You were an operative in the Central Intelligence Agency from 1953 to 1969. Is that correct?
That's right.
When did you arrive in Vietnam?
August of 1961.
Please describe for this committee the actions you took during your time in Vietnam.
I spent a couple months in Saigon. Then I was transferred to a base in Laos that was operated by the Special Activities Division. We trained and equipped the Hmong and then turned them loose on the NVA. We're running arms and supplies via the Ho Chi Minh Trail.
And you worked with Lincoln Clay in what eventually became the Phoenix program.
Within a year or so, Lincoln was heading up his own PRU. We'd cross over into Vietnam and locate enemy targets and either kill them or bring them back for interrogation. Just thinking about it? Jesus Christ. You wouldn't believe the shit we did to those cocksuckers.
God ain't forgetting what those motherfuckers did to this place, Mr. Clay. I won't teaser.
What is wrong with you?
This man's name is Jesse. We were just having ourselves a little conversation about Richie Doucet.
Listen, I ain't done nothing, you hear? I don't know anything. I was just taking a walking down the street and she just grabbed me is all.
You with Dixie Mafia?
No. Yes, I mean, shit. I did it for the money, you hear? I ain't got nothing personal against y'all. I don't even carry a gun.
Where's Doucet?
He's out at the abandoned amusement park to the west of here.
Banned Saturdays. What the hell is he doing out there?
From what I heard, it's because you've been tearing things up. Georgie's on a goddamn warpath. He wants Richie dead. So Richie, he grabbed what was left of the heroin and took off. Said he was gonna lay low until he could settle things with Georgie.
How many men he got with him?
Hell, I don't know. All of them.
Hand me that knife.
No, please. No, I ain't done nothing to y'all. Please, I'm begging you. My mom, shit.
Go on, get.
He could warn Doucet.
He ain't no threat to nobody. Let him run back home to his mama.
If you wrong, there'll be hell to pay.
Bad sense about this, man.
Huh?
You know, feel like that boy's trying to kill, huh?
Welcome to Baron Saturday's Fun Park. We're sure happy to have you with us today. So put your troubles aside and enjoy yourself.
as we learn it. Motherfucker out of here. Yeah, burn, boy! Taking cover!
Sparing us a new one. Some bitch right there.
Hit him with the fire! It's here, boy. And I ain't afraid to die.
Now on your ride, we got the carnival carousel. Nice place for you boys and girls to stay out of trouble. But if you're one of those adventurous types, you might want to head over and meet the meanest cats inside of the bayou. Welcome to the Bull Rattler. Ain't much resting in peace going on here. To ensure a safe ride, keep your hands, arms, and legs inside the caskets at all times. And keep an eye on them kitties out here. Enjoy the ride, y'all!
Another one!
Hey, motherfucker! We know you're around here somewhere! Don't find a hole! You and me just mixing it up. I ain't afraid to die. Handing us our asses! Taking cover!
Dropping us! Gotta change bags!
Oh, Daddy's Wild Ride is the wildest ride in the country. Hop on in and go for a spin. And when you're back on solid ground, head on over to Dr. Yaya's
Something warm you up, boy?
ice cold huckabuck. Ooh, that's good. Well, folks, you made it all the way to the paddle wheel. Mercy, it's working. 'Cause there ain't a prettier sight than the view from the top. But don't take my word. Welcome, y'all. Oh, you like to hear a story? Well, I just happen to have one. So why don't you sit for a spell and have a listen to my tale about that devil beast known as the Rougarou. It all began in a small Negro village nestled deep in the bayou, far outside our civilized city. It was a place where slaves ran to hide from the world and hoped to call home. But something else called this place home too. Something evil. And it was watching. Waiting. Now say what you will about the life of a slave, but those days brought the Negro folk closer to God. Saved many a soul from the lake of fire, that it did. But soon they started backsliding, returning to the ways of their African ancestors. And an elder named Papa Virgil led them back to that old heathen practice known as voodoo. Well, he took on a nickname. Saturday. That evil in the darkness knew this was his time. Men, women, even children started going missing. The great fear took hold of folks, and the name was whispered throughout the village.
Putting him down.
A fierce man-beast covered in fur, a mouth of razors with claws to match. Many Negro men went hunting the Rougarou, but none of them returned. Desperate to fend off that beast, the simple-minded folks guard the fire with voodoo dolls. Things made of human bones and hair. Persuaded the Rougarou not one bit. And some say things got worse. Much worse. The hero they needed came in the form of a young priest.
You need to run this through, boy. You think you can come in here and steal my heroin without nobody noticing?
I'm not here to steal your heroin, Richie. I'm here to make you pay for what you did to Sammy and Ellis Robinson.
I didn't have nothing to do with that!
I watched you stab Ellis in the gut. I couldn't do nothing about it then, but I sure as hell can now.
God damn it! None of that was my idea, you hear? It was all Georgie, him and his old man. They wanted y'all gone, not me. What was I supposed to do? Say no?
Either that or make sure that I was dead.
Oh, no. No, please. Please, listen. Just decent thing would be to let a man get in a prayer before you kill him.
You can pray on the way up.
When I saw Richie Doucette hanging from that Ferris wheel, I felt a profound sense of disbelief. Nothing like this had ever happened before. Mobsters killed each other all the time, but it was generally a small, contained event. Some greaseball is eating spaghetti and meatballs at his favorite restaurant and gets popped in the head. But this was different. Even then, even before I knew who killed him, I knew that Richie had been put on display. Lincoln was trained in psychological warfare by the CIA. He wanted to terrify the mob, wanted them to know he was going to kill every last one of them, and that none of them would be able to stop him.
Seth's dead. The hollow's yours.
They say you strung him up on the old Ferris wheel.
He killed Ellis. Shit all over the people in this neighborhood. Doucette got what he deserved.
The righteous will rejoice when he sees the vengeance. He will bathe his feet in the blood of the wicked. That goes both ways, you know.
Thought you said all that was behind us.
My men are struggling with the notion that we now have to answer to the same man who killed Baca, who wiped out half our number.
If I was them, I'd get over it. We don't have time to go around coddling people.
Of course not. But gestures carry weight. And if you were to help my man Emmanuel, that's a gesture that would go a long way in calming nerves.
What's he need?
He oversees my reefer operation over at the boathouse. Help him, and I'll see to it you get a portion of the profits.
Just so we're clear, I'm expecting a cut of everything, not just what comes from selling weed. It's gonna cost a lot of money to take down Marcano.
Don't worry. I'll make sure you get your money.
Come on.
Problems?
This goddamn thing keeps jamming up. If you're ready to see the other briefings, we can get started.
Show me what else you managed to dig up.
You got it. 2 of the city's finest scumbags. Oh, yes. Point for Dunn's favorite son, Thomas Burke.
How's he doing since Danny?
9 weeks ago, Burke stumbles into Roman the Butcher Barbiere's deli, drunk off his ass, waving a gun around. He fires off 10 rounds, but the only thing he manages to hit is a fucking ham hock in the goddamn deli case. The butcher's boys slap the shit out of him and toss him in a dumpster.
Barbieri is the one who took over Point Verdun, right? Busted up Burke's leg with a tire iron.
That's why Burke was willing to go along with the robbery. He thought it'd make things square with Sal, and he'd be able to get Point Verdun back.
He always struck me as an asshole.
Yeah, just like every other Irishman. But he hates Marcano as much as you do.
Yeah, all right. Least I can do is give Danny's old man a chance for a little payback. Oh, fucking hell.
He's been spending his time in a dive bar up in Point Verdun. Duffy's, it's called. Shouldn't be too hard to find.
Yo, you better be worth all this trouble.
The man himself, Mr. Vito Scaletta.
You gotta be shitting me.
Last couple months have been pretty tough on old Vito. Sal's always hated him. Thought he was a mole for the commission, but he couldn't do anything about it because Vito's made. After the heist, Sal refused to pay Vito his cut, and then he put the clamps on him. He's been trying to limit Vito's ability to pay what's owed.
And if Scaletta can't kick up, the commissioner give Marcano permission to whack him.
The only reason that Vito is still above ground is because he has a couple off-the-record businesses. He's been using that money to pay Sal.
Gotta give Scaletta credit. Pretty goddamn tenacious.
He's lasted a lot longer than I thought he would, but the clock is ticking. A couple weeks ago, Sal sent in his nephew, a kid named Michael Greco, to help Vito run River Row. Greco's been using his guys to limit what Vito can do, where he can go. Once he has Vito completely boxed in, he'll make his move.
Scaletta has to know what Greco has planned. I'll pay him a visit. See if I can't leverage this thing with Greco to bring Scaletta around to my way of thinking.
I'm sure he'll appreciate your concern.
Looking pretty lively for a dead guy.
Any word about how it's going in there?
How you... Huh?
Got you now, dipshit! Shit!
Kicked off the wrong white boy.
The fuck? Yeah!
Grab a cover. Open up. Bring the hole. Stick and steel. Shoot him.
Don't ease up on the triggers!
I got you covered.
That shit's on him. Let's go. That's some good.
What the shit?
Scared asshole? Where'd that fuck go? He ain't here. Moving.
You should be scared.
Fuck out of me. With Greco around, ain't no one feeling real secure about that place, so we just keep at it.
That baby that Greco wants to off me, huh? Tell him to come down and do it himself.
Looks like I got here just in time, Vito.
Lincoln. How's this possible? I thought you were dead.
Bullet was deflected by my skull. Came out the back.
Talk about some goddamn luck.
Worst place to shoot a fella's in the forehead. Skull's harder than you think. Come on. We need to have a talk.
When I heard about what happened, I went to Marcano, asked for my cut right then and there. Figured if he fucked you and Sammy, I'd be next.
Yeah, I'm guessing he didn't go for it.
Said he wanted to wait for the heat to die down. Didn't want me running around, buying expensive shit, getting noticed. Like I'm some fucking amateur, never sat on a big score before. The money I fronted for the robbery was pretty much everything I put away. Didn't have enough to run, so I stayed. Commission wouldn't let him just kill me, so I figured I'd make that cocksucker jump through every hoop. Make him prove I deserve to get whacked. Wasn't much, but it was something.
Heard he brought in his nephew to push you out.
A kid named Michael Greco. Nephew by marriage, not blood.
Sure didn't number in here.
Yeah. They were looking to see what other rackets I was running. Like I'd leave a fucking paper trail in my office. Don't bother with that shit. Look, Appreciate you getting me out of the freezer and all, but, what are you doing here?
Marcano deserves to pay for what he did, so I'm going after him. Him, his brothers, his lieutenants, all of them. And I'm gonna need your help.
Look, pretty much whittled me down to nothing. I mean, this is it.
For now, maybe. Once I take back River Road from Greco, money will start coming in, it'll be a different story.
Also, we're partners now.
As long as you do what I say and give me what I want when I want it.
So goodbye, Marcano, hello, Lincoln Clay.
It's either that or more of this. And next time, I won't be around to fish your ass out the freezer.
Nobody kills that scumbag but me. You bring me Greco, I'm in.
Tell me about his rackets.
He took over the dock union and he's got a warehouse. There's a lot of valuable shit in there. You take both of them out, Greco's finished. A couple of my guys been keeping tabs on him. You should talk to them. They'll fill you in.
All right.
Fixed the light in front of my place. My tax dollars it would.
Uh-huh. Vito says you're reliable.
Vito said you'd be expecting me.
Took you long enough. I'm Jock Blanchard. Vito claims you can unfug this mess and get us working men back on a job.
Maybe. Depends if the information's any good.
Used to kick up to Vito's men Andy Toretto for union work. But now that Couillon Greco got Andy squeezing everybody for more dues. You don't pay, you don't get a work permit. Poor fuck's even gotta use Greco's loudmouth buddies to collect.
This Greco sounds like a real piece of shit.
You don't know the half of it. On top of that, Andy's gotta keep the permits under lock and key. Anything happens to those, oof, ain't no work happening around here.
I'll see what I can get out of Toretto's people.
Toretto runs a tight ship, but you should be able to get some of his guys talking.
Watch what you're doing.
As soon as the camera.
The fucking kids don't care.
You don't belong here.
Hey, you don't
Run for cover.
Say what you gotta say.
Mr. Duvall.
Oh, that I am. Remy Duvall, that is. Welcome to the Native Son, dear listener. And this segment, I am joined by the lovely Miss Olivia Marcano.
Hey, everyone.
Dear listener, some of you know Miss Marcano from her charitable work with underprivileged girls around New Bordeaux. Now, I have known her since she was herself just a girl.
Mr. Duvall, stop.
Oh, just a picture of charm and grace. Folks, I have seen the cotillion photos, and they are glorious.
Oh, stop it.
All right, back to business. Miss Marcano, you are back with an update for our listeners.
That's right, Mr. Duvall. We're opening up the Duvall Trust Scholarship for another month of submissions.
Oh, the Duvall Trust Scholarship. You know, with a name like that, it sounds just fascinating. Now, why don't you remind our listeners what that is exactly? I believe this year we're focusing on the sciences. Is that right?
That is correct. The Trust is seeking applicants from exceptional backgrounds for this program. We're looking beyond grades while focusing on poise, community service, and moral character. One winning entrant will receive a summer internship at the Frisco Field Science Center next June.
Why? How about
trespassing, bro?
Grab some cover. Oh, what now? The fucking cloak here? They're right behind us!
We getting shot up!
Get out of here.
Don't you know
I got that cocksucker?
Fuck, I need that. The whole team! Fuck, bleed! What's going on out there? Job, bud! Let's reload! Rush him! Cross another one!
Head for cover.
Need to reload! No fucking way!
Throw your onions and celery in and saute them up with some ham, hocks, pickled pork, or bacon. Then you slow cook them all with the red beans and rice for a couple hours. It's hard to go wrong as long as you got your pork in there.
Greco says you can help me get this bread of mine to a safe place.
Sure can, honey. And a friend of Vito's is a friend of mine. Be there lickety split.
Your money's always safer with me, Sheriff.
Better not lose this.
Going straight to the bank.
Y'all hear that? Got it! Over here! Come tussle me.
Out of ammo! I've got to reload!
Well, I'm on to you, buddy.
Hey, you! Fuck off!
He's got a gun.
We got a...
Over here. Fucking hell.
Found out he's a gator farmer. I lived here most of my life and never met one. He lives down in the bayou. He and his family been doing it for years.
Move. I'll kick your ass, you little shit.
Please send some officers down here.
Reports coming in of a car being stolen in River Row. If you can spare a moment, maybe stop and check things out.
take off.
Hey! See me trying to get my head down?
Throwing a Molotov! Sit down.
Taking cover!
All units, search is called off. Repeat, abandoned search. Return to patrol.
Oh, yeah! Just ran my own mouth. I'm gonna call the cops. Look at that boy just did!
Welcome to the Baron Saturday Ferris wheel. One ride.
The job as you've done slowing work at the dock union? I'm surprised. Word is, Andy Toretto's down at the dock union, demanding to know who's been stopping his people from collecting dues.
Think he tipped off Greco to what's been happening?
Nah. Knowing Andy, he'd probably see Greco in the ground next to you if he could. But he's a lifer, and if he's got a job to do, he's gonna goddamn well do it. Bad fucking situation all around.
And it's about to get worse. Tell the boys they'll be back to work soon, Jock.
You pissed Toretto off just enough that he's back at the dock union. You're gonna have to deal with him.
Yeah, my mama would be none too happy to hear about all my nights of drinking that shine. She always called it milk from the devil's.
Could use some supplies. Heard you were the man to talk to.
Cassandra said you might be calling. I'm happy to help, but I ain't running no charity either.
You want something? You let me know.
Show me what you got.
This was... Good. Call me if you need me.
Only the fucking work permits? What's the point of that? Can't we just print up some more?
Jesus Christ.
Gotta get behind something.
I send this up.
I see him. There he is. 2 bills for the man who stuffs this fuck. This ain't right. Got your attention. Either you kill me, or that pissant Greco does.
Well, since Greco ain't here... The dock union's under control. Put some of you guys on it.
You took those fucks out, huh? Good job, pal. I'll send some guys to keep watch. Get the warehouse, and we get Greco. Easy as your mama's fucking pie.
Today, I'm on Vito's skeleton is about 3 feet thick, but that wasn't always the case. Hoover didn't even acknowledge the Mafia existed until 1957, so we weren't really keeping tabs on guys like Vittorio Scaletta till after that. Now, we know he served in World War II and did a 6-year stint in prison for theft and illegal distribution of federal rations. It's generally believed he was a made member of the Falcone family in Empire Bay, though he's also a suspect in the death of Don Carlo Falcone. Now, if he did kill the Don, Vito must have had friends in high places because he was allowed to live. He was exiled, though, and forced to relocate down here, and the commission convinced Sal Marcano to make Vito a lieutenant and give him some rackets.
A wide range shooting deaths of 2 colored men this evening. Witnesses say that President Hollis Dupree was involved in an altercation with Lamont Harris.
Vito sent me. You're Connie, right?
Yup. Connie DeMarco. Been keeping an eye on the smuggling business for Vito. Roy Thibodeau's in charge now, and it's a damn shit show.
Why hasn't Greco bounced him yet?
Oh, he bounced Roy right into a hole if he got to say so. Greco didn't pick Roy, and that puts a target on his back. Still, Roy's trying to sell the usual shit from out of Cuba. Cigars and rum, mostly. Hell, rumor has it they even selling medicine and shit to the Cubans.
Sounds like Greco's scrambling.
Imagine imagine Greco thought his Uncle Sal'd give him a break, but no. So he's squeezing everyone, including Roy. Business gets any worse, Roy's gonna have to come down and see to it himself. Mind, Roy's got a few guys here and there.
Might take some persuading, but I'll get him to talk.
You get hold of any Roy's guys yet? They're sure to talk if you, ask just right.
Let's find this guy over there.
I know where you're going.
Tell me what's going down at Roy's warehouse. The boss is trying to get medical supplies to Cuba for extra cash. I know where the shipment is.
Your ass is mine now.
You ticked off the ugly fuck!
Hey! Hey! See if you can find that. It wasn't just over here.
Now, get behind something.
Almost had him.
Been the last one. Jesus Christ! Gonna split you. Grab a cover!
Oh, it's on! It's got me jammed! Do it again.
and check things out.
We need to get this shit moved out of here. Don't feel right.
Brother, it's not like the law is gonna catch you. Did the rights.
All units, pursuit is called off. Abandon search and return to patrol. Repeat, pursuit is called off. Abandon search and return to patrol.
Shit! Fucking stuck! Shit! Won't kill all of us. I'll flush them out.
I'm ducking down. Dale, you see him?
Down, man.
The whole team! Get your ass around him!
You ain't got slides yet.
How do you like that?
We get down here!
You think that scares me? Fuck you. Form up on me and let's go. Oh shit, I'm shot. Look who out there! Can't fucking move! He's reloading! Get him! Taking cover! God damn it! Set his ass on fire! Ah, coming down! Go to settle down! Sharp!
Wish I could afford to move out to someplace a little quieter.
Whatever you say.
I best head in, though. Careful now. He's got a gun. Get out of here. Run for your lives.
Get someone out here to River Road for this cash.
Hold your horses, I'll get to you.
Need to make a deposit, Trigger?
Better not lose this.
Bonsoir, chérie.
Welcome to Earth, dipshit!
Wait! Get away! Get away!